Welcome back to Houston Life. If you don't know your way around the kitchen, but maybe you want to impress your family or even a date with a homemade treat, we have got the perfect dessert for those who don't know how to bake, or maybe you don't even want to turn on the oven in this heat. We don't blame you. Cookbook author Florence Jackson is here with her easy no-bake raspberry chocolate tart. Florence, it's nice to see you. Last time we saw you was on April 1st. That was a very fun prank you played on me for my birthday. Okay, you call this no-bake tart also the husband tart, or your husband tart. Explain.
Yes. Okay, the story goes that kind of back when my husband and I were first ever dating, we were dating at work, but nobody at work really knew. We didn't want everyone to know because we were early. And I would make cookies and put them on, there we are, on vacation recently. I would leave cookies on his desk at work before he arrived, before his team arrived. So no one really knew. They just knew there was a little gift. I think they all had it worked out.
Wait.
I don't think we were sly.
Okay, hold on. You would get to the office early to leave cookies on your one day husband's desk, Ian. But were the employees like, oh wow, he just has another delivery from the cookie fairy?
I don't think we were very sly. I think his team all knew.
Wow.
They all knew. And then that kind of evolved over time, and I think we were engaged. And I made this tart. I'd done a bunch of recipe testing for it, and he said, well, this will be the thing that turns me from fiancé to husband.
Husband. So this is the husband tart. Okay, well, a no-bake raspberry chocolate tart. It really is perfect for summer because with the temperatures outside, when you turn on that oven, the house just gets even hotter.
Right.
About how much prep time are we talking for this dessert?
I mean, this is all of the ingredients you need. Nothing needs to come to room temperature first.
Okay.
So I'd say prep time altogether, you're going to see everything come together. If we can do it right now.
Let's go for it.
Afterward, it's about an hour or two in the refrigerator, and that's it.
Okay, time for chilling. We do have, by the way, over here, the beautiful, almost finished product here. It's if we can get our camera shot over there. And Florence, let's get off to the races.
Okay, first of all, I've got the butter melting down now. I'm gonna leave that to roll. And then you're going to take your sandwich cookies.
Okay.
You can either do it in a kind of blender like this, or you can if you put about half of them in your little sandwich baggie. I'll show you how to do it analog style.
So if you do if you have a food processor or a blender at home, you could do that.
Yes.
Otherwise, you could just use it, a rolling pin here?
Yes, I highly recommend doing it over the kitchen towel there, just so that you're not kind of bashing into your kitchen counter. We don't want you breaking your marble. So
and you don't want to get holes in the bag.
Go to town on it. The alternative, this is what I do at home, but my dog hates it when I do it.
Oh, doesn't like the blender?
I can't do any ASMR cooking at home.
Oh, yeah. Well, who really likes the sound of a blender anyway?
Exactly.
But the food processor does make for quick work here.
So we're just...
Okay, so these are just any chocolate sandwich cookie.
Right.
Okay, what's next?
Once we've got that butter melted down, we'll combine everything up. So I can put these
go
here
for
to
it.
get them finished up. It's
Just
definitely
to help us.
quicker in here, but I mean, that's a fun method, I think.
Ooh, that smells good.
Right.
Good. By the way, the full recipe to this dessert is already on our website. Okay. And now that we have this nice and crushed, are you melting the butter or just softening the butter?
Melting.
Melting it all the way. Okay, great. And essentially this is forming the crust of our tart. Here, I just want to show our viewers what we're going for. There you go. That is sort of like the base of what we're making. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, what do you say, Florence, we take a quick commercial break while our butter melts.
Yes.
We're gonna add that to the crushed cookies and then the finished product when Houston Life returns. Don't go away. That really is beautiful. This looks... Okay, we are back with Cookbook author Florence Jackson. There we go. Okay, so this no-bake chocolate raspberry tart, take us home.
Okay, we've got the base made together, melted butter, sandwich cookies, and Derek is going to help me by putting it in the pan. I'm making a ganache, so I've got cream and a little bit of butter in a pot here that I'm just kind of melting down the butter.
Okay.
I'm going to add chocolate. I know some people say not to do it with chocolate chips. I've always done it like this.
Yeah, that's one thing you taught us. It also keeps it easier, right?
Right, totally. Like, you've already kind of got everything. You don't need to cut it and spend time chopping it, and it comes out perfectly for me every time, so...
Okay.
I'm not saying anything, but this is how I've always done it, and I'm gonna stick to that.
Okay, got it. So the crust has been put in here. Before you add the chocolate ganache, though, does this need to be chilled for a while, Florence?
Nope. Not at all. And then the next step would be putting raspberries over that base.
Oh, okay.
So
And
just
can
put
I
a
go
few
ahead
in.
and add cream to this?
Absolutely.
Okay, we got about 20 seconds left in today's Houston Life. And again, if you're just joining us, this full recipe is on our website, houstonlife.tv. Florence Jackson, it's always nice seeing you, especially when you do most of the work for us.
Well,
look at that.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. This will melt down. You'll pour it in, and that will
See
be
you tomorrow.
it.